What's going on, everybody? I've got a little bit different of a bow to talk about today. I've got the Mathews V327. This is Bobby's bow that helps us here in the shop, and I've had a lot of questions about this bow, so I was like, let me just throw together a quick informative video and let everybody know some specs and that sort of thing. I'm sure you've already researched this bow. It's a 27-inch bow with a 6-inch brace height, rated at about 342 IBO. We're going to do some checking on it, do a few chronograph shots and that sort of thing. I've spent a little bit of time shooting these bows, and what I can tell you so far is, and you know, we're almost a year into this bow being released, so we've had several through the shop, of course, restrung several, tuned several, that sort of thing. It's a great tree stand bow. I notice when I'm outside, when I get to about that 40-yard-ish mark, I can tell I'm struggling because it's on the shorter side. But we're going to measure end of cam to end of cam and see what the actual length is. I mean, of course, axle to axle is 27, but I'm just curious, static and at full draw, what the length is. That does help that these cams are so big, so it actually is longer than it feels, you know. It's a good stout long riser, so that helps. It's a good balanced bow. I like the grip pretty good. You know, and things like sidebars and stabilizers and all that will help the problems I'm having getting toward that 40-yard mark and it kind of moving around on me more than I like. I'll say of the ones that came through the shop, we've really had no issues. We had a couple we had to flip top hats on to get them to paper tune, not a big deal. A lot of these newer bows of all different brands, we're having to shim a little bit and flip top hats and that sort of thing, so no biggie. I do think it's probably a good idea the way they brought this roller down to the center of the bow. To me, putting that pressure point center of the bow is a good idea. We've had a few people tell us that rests and stuff have hit that thing and they couldn't fit certain rests on there. Let me know in the comments if you've seen that or have that happen. I'm not exactly sure which rest, but anyway, listen, I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to shoot it to the chronograph with a few different arrows, and we'll just see what this thing does for us. I'll make it short and sweet. Alright, I did a little checking real quick. This is a 28.5-inch module. It's running a little long, as most Mathews do. Not a biggie. That's sort of to be expected. So we're looking at, when it's static like this, we're looking at about a 33-inch top of cam to bottom of cam, not axle to axle. And then at full draw, we're looking at more of a 30-inch end to end, not axle to axle again, but actual end to end, you know. And I almost wonder if companies shouldn't start measuring that way, because a lot of these companies have got these huge cams, so you can, it's 27, but it's actually more like 33 if you're talking top to bottom. But anyway, let me just shoot it. I've shot these before, but let me just shoot it and tell you my thoughts on it. This particular one is sitting on 58 pounds. I'm not going to change it around because Bobby's got it set the way he wants it, but if you're interested in seeing other poundages and stuff, I'm sure he would let us, but just let me know in the comments. It should be a good, oh yeah, good smooth draw at 58. Virtually no hand shock. This bow is set up. Got a HHA, or what is this, True Glow sight, QAD rest. He's got a Trophy Ridge stabilizer, but no hand shock. Good shot sequence. I'm going to shoot it again. I checked, the cams are in time, and I will say the draw length is probably measuring a little longer than normal. For one, the limbs are backed off. This is a 70-pound bow, so that's going to add to your draw length a little bit, but just in general, and I think most people agree, Mathews runs a 1/4 to 3/8 long on the draw length compared to a lot of other folks, but no biggie. When I was shooting Mathews, I'd always have to order a 1/2 inch shorter draw, but let me shoot it again. Real good back wall, good draw cycle. Let's see, you don't have far before, if you start letting up on it, it wants to take off, but I'm still able to get my nose on the string, even with his peep sight set up and anchor like I normally would with this short bow. And again, no no vibration at all. So I got to give it 2 thumbs up on the vibration department. Overall balance is pretty decent. To me, the grip's a little narrow compared to what I'm used to. It's kind of a long and narrow grip compared to what I'm used to, but I'd probably lizard skin it if it was mine and play around with that and see what I could do to maybe... I like the narrowness, I just don't like the length of it, I think. But let's shoot it through the chronograph. I'm going to shoot a 408 grain Black Eagle carnivore through it just to see what it does. Again, if you want to see more speeds and weights and all, just let me know in the comments and I'll get this bow back and we'll change the poundage around and try different stuff. But this bow's been out for long enough to where you probably have a good feeling for what it's going to do. Rated at 342, we're a 28.5 inch draw, 58 pounds, 408 grain arrow. .266. We'll give it one more shot just to see. I'm sure it'll be the same. That's right around kind of where I was thinking. .267. All right. Well, there's the numbers and stuff. Again, if you want more information, put it in the comments. I'll get this bow and go through all kind of stuff. And I'd also like to kind of, I wish I had a 31 in here to compare it to. If I was going to buy one, I'd go 31 just because I feel like I can shoot it and it's more stable at longer range. But at the same time, most of my bow hunting shots are at like 25 yards and closer. So this would be perfect. Tree stand, this would be perfect. And I think if I was going to set this up for me, for a tree stand bow, you know, I'd go a little short stabilizer, try to not even do a sidebar, and then I love that, the Fast Eddie XL, you know, and then rest wise, can't go wrong with a lot of stuff. I don't mean QAD, Hamsky, whatever. Mathews has definitely got it figured out as far as zero vibration. There is no vibration, it's quiet. I don't mind the draw cycle. The grip, to me, I'd have to get used to. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to the Mathews grip. I've been shooting other stuff for a while, but I like it. I really do. Let me know if you got one or if you shot one. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, just to see if I'm on par with everybody else. I would imagine a longer draw length, you may have trouble putting your nose on the string, and maybe wouldn't even put your nose on the string because of the string angle, but it's really not that bad for me. And I'm impressed with it. I'm curious to see what they come out with. We're not a Mathews dealer, so we get a lot of calls, people wanting Mathews stuff. We can't get it. We're not a Mathews dealer. I'd love to be a Mathews dealer, but we're too close to other people. So we'll see what happens in the future, but we can restring them. We can send you strings for them. We can do all that stuff. We can work on them. We just can't get you a new Mathews bow. We have a ton come through the shop though, so you know, Mathews holds their value better than any other bow and that sort of thing. So anyway, just wanted to throw this out there, see what y'all think. Hopefully when the new ones come out, we'll get our hands on them pretty quick and get some videos out. Shouldn't be long, and all the other brands will be coming in as well. We'll get some videos out about those. But let me know if you shot this bow in the comments. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button and check out our other videos. We do broadhead review videos, and we do bow reviews and 3D shoots and all kind of stuff. So it's good seeing y'all, and we'll talk to y'all soon.